A rain barrel is a gardener's tool that simply stores water for when gardeners need it most. You can get a rain barrel one of two ways. You can purchase one, and they can be quite expensive depending on where you get that, or you can build your own on the cheap. First thing you're going to need to do is procure a barrel, and you need to pick one up that has been utilized in the food industry. You want to avoid a barrel that contains harsh chemicals. So now that you have this barrel, the next step is to create an opening in the barrel so that water can gain entrance into the barrel. And we do this simply by getting an atrium gate and turning it upside down and tracing the bottom of the atrium gate. And this is going to serve as a template. And you're going to get a jigsaw to cut out this about a 4-inch diameter circle. And you need somehow to get that jigsaw in there. So I'm just using a hole saw to create a hole somewhere within this circle. And you simply place the jigsaw within that little hole that you created with the hole saw, and you start cutting. Now this is going to take a little bit of time because it is thick plastic. All right, so the next step is, after you've created this hole in the top of the barrel, is to put in your atrium gate. And this atrium gate simply filters out the leaves and twigs that come off the roof, come down the downspout, and you want to prevent them from accumulating in your rain barrel. One concern with rain barrels is mosquitoes. The mosquitoes can get through this atrium gate. And so you can use some drain sleeve. Cut off about a 4 to 5 inch section. And at one end, you're going to want to tie a knot, almost kind of like a hat. And you take out your atrium gate, put it around the lip, just like this. And that lip on the atrium gate holds it. Just place it back in. Water, as it comes through the atrium gate, can go through that fabric, but mosquitoes will not be able to go in there and lay their eggs. And that's a big concern around here because of the West Nile virus. The next step we want to do is create an overflow valve. We want it somewhat below the atrium gate so that the water is not sitting high in the atrium. Next, you want to get a male fitting that has a barb at one end and simply screw it into the hole that you have drilled. So now that you installed your hardware overflow valve, you can get a sump pump line and just simply attach it, and you can have this connect to another rain barrel or simply draining into wherever your rainwater normally goes. The final step in this rain barrel construction is creating the spout at the bottom where you're going to draw water or withdraw water from the rain barrel. You simply do this at the bottom, away from the curvature of the bottom. You simply get another hole saw. So now you get your male insert, again with a barbed end, and you just screw it into the hole that you've drilled, just like you did with the overflow valve. Finally, just get a piece of garden hose, cut it to any length that you desire, put it over that barbed fitting. You might want to put a hose clamp on there to keep it nice and snug, and just hook it up to the top here. So now you're done with the construction of your rain barrel, and all you got to do is place it under your downspout, and you're ready to start watering your garden, your flowers, and your houseplants. Creating a rain barrel is relatively simple. First thing you need to do is get a barrel, and get that from a food service agency. Creating a hole at the top of the barrel for entry of the rain. Creating an overflow valve for when you get those heavy rainstorms. And then creating a water spout at the bottom where you can withdraw the water.